here we go. Patriots at the Chiefs.
All right, let's get going here. Let's see. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're back with another Patriots discussion. This is for
tomorrow night's game.
Yes, tomorrow night's
4:30 game.
Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow afternoon. Well, that's good. At least not too late.
Not 8:30 anymore.
Patriots versus Kansas City.
At New England.
Yes.
Another tough matchup.
Yes, and
another challenging game for the Patriots.
Looking the Patriots' chances the way they've been playing the last 3 or 4 games. Defense again still been pretty good.
Still dominant.
Offense
still
is just struggling. I mean, the last week versus
they fell apart.
I mean, the offensive line was better. I mean, Brady had a ton of time. There was times he had 5, 6, 7 seconds to throw the ball, but there's nobody getting open. He's got he's got a couple of rookies, and he got Edelman and Sanu. Sanu, I think, is still playing with a high ankle sprain, and supposedly Edelman is really hurting playing through it. I don't know how true that is. And then you get the other guys,
Dorsett,
and
with the hamstring problem.
Yeah, he's still kind of dealing with a hamstring problem, but he's still playing.
Ted Karras is out.
Yeah, he's out, but that's and they got. I think Farris is the guy who got plugged in there. He's kind of like a third string, center. So, that's no help right there. And then you get what's the other receiver's name? Why am I forgetting his name?
Myers.
Jacoby Myers, and they get
James White.
James White's always there. I mean, you got Lacoste, who's kind of been, I don't know,
the tight end.
Yeah, he's been kind of up and down.
Tight end hasn't really had much of a season this year.
Yeah, Watson's been not bad this year. I mean, he only got 1 or 2 catches per game, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I mean,
I agree.
Their offense really got to get their act together. I mean, they're so inconsistent.
I feel like every time we film this, we're always saying they got to get their act together.
No,
it's true. They have to. It's getting ridiculous. I don't understand what the problem is. They have the talent to be. They're a good team. They are, but I don't understand why the offense is struggling so badly. They have the capacity of being one of the best offensive lines in the league, and they're just playing like garbage.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the problem is. I don't know if it's Brady's fault. They're not getting open. McDaniels, Belichick. I don't know whose fault it is. So far, I'm just blaming all of them. It sounds like it's everyone involved.
Yeah, they do. The whole team, the offense, overall.
What's Belichick's son's name? Steve Belichick.
Yeah.
He's what the special.
I don't know what exactly.
I thought he's the special teams, unless it's Gerard Mayo.
He splits the duties of the defense with Gerard Mayo.
So then the special teams then?
No, defense.
Oh, okay.
They're both on
who's the special teams coach?
I forget what his name is.
Is he the older guy that's been there?
No, that's Dante Scarnecchia. He's the offensive line coach. I forget what his name. Which
then
guy?
We're blaming him too for it.
They were better. They were going a couple of years without him, and you could tell that there was a big difference between when he was gone and when he came back. I mean, the offensive line didn't play that bad last week. Sure, they had their moments where people get debris, but sometimes it was time where he had all the time in the world to throw. He even had that 17 or 18 yard run, which he never did. So clearly had plenty of time. Either he would overthrow guys or drop passes or people not open. It was just ridiculous how nobody could get open. I don't like, if you're playing man to man, somebody's running right next to you. You don't just run right next to them. You try to, break off the route. I mean, you got to try to get open. Like, there was one pass that Myers broke off the route and came back towards Brady, and he ended up catching the pass. Yeah. But he broke off his route to do it. But that's what they need to do. Edelman seems to do it. He finds these open areas when they play zone. I don't know why these other guys can't do it. I mean, these guys are running right with the defensive backs. I mean, if the guy's right next to you, Breeze can try to force it, but it's a pretty good chance that they're not going to catch it. I mean, there's plenty of times where guys were going off their fingertips over their heads, or just they're almost intercepted multiple times.
I agree with you on it.
I mean, Kansas City's have been just rolling. I mean, they scored.
They're tough.
What they score 40 points or 44 points their last game.
I'm not saying New England's going to lose tomorrow, but it is not going to be a pretty game. That's what I'm going to say right now. It's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, they better hope that they can put some points up, because otherwise Kansas City is going to blow them up, because they just don't seem to be having many issues.
It's this defense that keeps them in the game. Every single game they keep. I'm surprised. I think if the defense is playing like garbage and the offensive line is playing like garbage, New England would not be 10-2 right now. They would probably be like 5-6 right now.
Yeah,
Probably something like that. But it's that defense, so they're lucky they're in second place.
Yeah.
But, what are you going to do, right?
I mean,
just hope they get better. That's all I could say.
They get some, a lot of speed on Kansas City. They got, Travis Kelce's one of the best tight ends in the game still. So he, and
Patrick Mahomes, another great quarterback.
Yeah, what's the receiver's name? I forget what his name is. I have to look it up. I don't know, but they get some really good receivers. They can, some of the fastest guys in the league on their team. They can get outrun some most defensive backs in the league. So it's hard to keep these guys from catching a lot of passes. I mean, it's going to be I think an ugly game for the Patriots.
I think they'll win, but it's not. It's going to be another close game.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to win. I just have a bad feeling about it.
So what? So you want to do Kansas City like 42, New England 28?
Yeah, something like that. I don't think if they keep playing how they've been playing, New England's not going to score 28 points. They'd be lucky to score 20 points.
So
unless they've had another week of practice. Brady was on the radio defending these guys the other day. They kept saying, "Oh well, he doesn't want to work with the rookies. He doesn't want to look at them." And I kind of thought that myself because there was sometimes where these guys were open and you would see it in the replay where they were wide open and Brady wouldn't throw them. But he was on the radio the other day defending these guys, saying, "Hey, they're trying hard. I know they're rookies, but they were out there busting their butt trying to get better."
I agree.
So maybe it's a little misunderstood where he was coming from. I don't know. And they said, "Oh, supposedly they thought he was berating these guys in the sideline." That's what I thought too. But they had the mic'd up audio of him, and he was saying, it's gonna be tough. These guys, you're not getting a lot of space. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to grind it out. Basically encouraging him. I guess I thought he was, getting mad at them, but he, could understand that the defense they're going against was pretty good, and they know going forward they're gonna have a tough time, going, especially this week's Kansas City. Who are they playing next week? Is it Buffalo? I forget who they're playing next week.
No, they're playing Buffalo the day we're going to see Star Wars. So Cincinnati, the Bengals.
Oh,
that garbage team.
Yeah, the Bengals. I mean, they possibly can't lose to the Bengals. The Bengals stink. They're terrible.
They're playing the Bengals,
Buffalo, and
Miami, and that's it.
So this would be their one
last challenging game.
Yeah, the other three games are not. I mean, Buffalo's pretty good actually.
They almost lost.
I don't think they're not good as Kansas City, but Buffalo's a pretty good team.
They are.
And they gave struggles before, but they played in Buffalo. They're playing New England next time. So, yeah, I think tomorrow night's game is going to be a tough game. It's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be a really stressful game to watch. Cause, especially if they play as poorly as they have been. Offensive. That is, their defense has been keeping in these games every game so far. They've been keeping the opponents from the end zone, except for the game against the Ravens
that game was a misery.
So and last year, even though they only gave 28 points.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. So, anyways, I'm going to give my prediction.
Sure.
I think it's going to be, Kansas City's going to score some points. I think it's going to be, Kansas City probably 35, New England 20. I don't think it's
you got New England losing.
Yeah, just the way they've been playing with 3 straight games against teams that aren't as good as Kansas City, and they lost the last game. They lost against the Ravens. I don't know. I mean, even though the Ravens, their running game is definitely different than Kansas City. So
I'll go with Kansas City 34, New England 17.
Wow, you're worse than I am. I thought my pick was low.
31 Kansas, 17 Patriots.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a not great of a game.
Hopefully
we'll both be wrong.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be wrong.
It's the other way around.
But not having a whole lot of faith right now because they've been playing so poorly. I hope maybe they'll get their act together. Maybe they had a good week of practice. I guess we'll find out tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night rather.
Yeah.
I think it's going to wrap this pre-game discussion for tomorrow night's matchup up. So, if you guys like this video, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Until next time.